Another terrific tool for managing your Ubuntu Linux server is called WinSCP. You can see it here, winscp.net. I just Googled WinSCP, free SFTP and FTP client for Windows. So if you are on a Windows system, you can try out WinSCP. There are similar programs for Mac OS. However, I want to show this to you here. Let's go ahead and download the WinSCP client, and I'll download the installation package here. No way do I want to compile it from source on my Windows system. All right, it's going to start shortly. There it is. You can see the download has started here. Bring up a little more information. Once the download is complete, we'll walk through the setup together. And basically what WinSCP is going to enable you to do is manage your server similar to how you would manage a web server using FTP. And in fact, we are managing a server, so it's pretty much the same thing. Just a simple way to take a look at files, download files off the server, upload files to the server, and also deal with permissions. So we'll be taking a quick peek at that here. And I don't know why it started downloading again. That was weird. All right, yes, we do. I'm going to close this down, exit Chrome, and let's walk through this installation together. Typical installation will be fine. User interface style, you can select here. I prefer the Commander style for this program. Reminds me a little more of an FTP program. Oh, this is cool. So it's noticing that I have PuTTY installed, which using for SSH connection, and also it sees that I have another FTP client, FileZilla. Do I want to import these into WinSCP? Yeah, sure, absolutely. And now I can choose which ones I want to. I'm just going to do testserve 3 here and select OK. It is a wonderful program, so I would encourage you to donate. I myself haven't, honestly, but it really is a phenomenal program. I use it quite frequently. So here we have testserve 3. I can double click on that. And let's see here. Was it configured with root in mind? Okay, let's go ahead and cancel that. And yeah, let's edit this and put in our username. I think by default it was trying to log in as root, which is not possible by default. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And now let's try password for Kodi account. Yeah, here we are. Okay. So here is the WinSCP window. Again, if you're familiar with FTP programs, that's basically what we have here. This is an FTP program, but what I want you to take note of here is that we are able to see the server contents in a way that may be more familiar and friendly to you. Rather than utilizing the ls command, like let's cd into root and then use ls, obviously we can see all of the content of the root directory here. There's not anything I don't think difficult about that, but here again is the same information. You can see here we're in the root directory, but it's just a little nicer to use a program like this. You can right mouse click and go to properties, and you can adjust the permissions. Instead of doing chmod, you can change the group that owns the file instead of change group, chgroup, and you can change the owner instead of chown or chown. Okay. So a little bit of, just helpful stuff there, especially if you are, if you have perhaps a superior or a manager or somebody who wants a little bit of access to your server. I've had this happen before, real world situation, where I have a superior in the organization who doesn't understand Ubuntu server, but they want some access to quickly being able to modify permissions. And in this particular case, this is a superior, so I can't really turn down their request. They're more or less telling me I want access. And I gave them access with WinSCP. I gave them WinSCP on their computer so that they could have access to this kind of interface, because using something like PuTTY here with the shell, not everybody is going to be comfortable with that. And again, even for your own personal use, you may find WinSCP to be just a little bit more comfortable. Here you can see we are in the home directory. Just reminds you a little bit more of something like Explorer, which you can see here on my Windows 8 box. So that's WinSCP. Hope you enjoy it. Again, there are similar programs for Mac OS if you are on a Macintosh system. Otherwise, on Windows, WinSCP should be compatible with just about everything from Windows XP up.